So Deeks, a 2-0 win today in the third round qualifying of the FA Trophy against Evesham. You must be pleased with that performance.
Yeah, really, really pleased. Obviously, we're in the bus doing our interview because the wind was that bad. You won't be able to hear me. So really, really pleased with the lads' performance. Difficult pitch, very bobbly, very dry. Wind played a part, but I thought we scored two excellent goals. Probably should have scored more, but Alfie's also made two or three good saves as well from them. So I think it was just one of those battling types of game. Just the endeavour of the boys again to go 2-0 up, but in the second half, obviously defend against the wind and keep a clean sheet. And I'm pleased for Alfie in the defence because we want to keep more of them. We could have scored more goals on the counter attack, but the lads were a bit leggy towards the end. They've done a lot of running, but they're clicking a little bit now, which is great. And there's a good team spirit in there, like I said. And I'm really delighted with, Seth's goal was unbelievable, to be honest with you. What a strike, and he's come into the side, young player. Jackson got on today as well, but can't really single anybody out. I thought everyone was excellent. We're also missing a lot of players as well, so it was a little bit threadbare to come here and win 2-0. It was a fantastic result, and full credit to the players.
And with the rotation coming into the match, how pleased are you with that? Just that the coherence was still there in the squad.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I've got no problem with putting anybody in. I trust them all implicitly, and that's my job as a manager, to fill them with confidence and trust. And they went out there today. Yes, it was a little bit threadbare. Yes, we had players coming into the squad and starting games and not played a lot of minutes, but they all was a credit to themselves today in the football club. And I thought they put a real shift in and got what they deserved. I thought it was a better team. No disrespect to them, but I thought we was. We moved the ball better. We tried to play on a difficult pitch, and they had a long ball threat that was going into the Big 12 every time, and we nullified it. And albeit they got chances from probably our mistakes, really, miss kicking a ball or not being in the right position, and a chance arised. And then to be fair, we've got a goalkeeper in there now that's saving balls, and he's pulled off a couple of big saves for us, to be fair, at the time. To keep the score 2-0, which gives the lads the confidence in front of them to then put their bodies on the line as well, which they do. So yeah, the coherence in the side, there's some young players out there as well, so they've really put a shift in today.
Now there's a lot of good performances, like you say, out there today. One I'd like to highlight is Minkley. I think in defence he did a put in a shift today, but also Seth down that right, like you say, a brilliant goal. You must be pleased with those two as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Minks is a rock. You can play him anyway. He'll give me 110% of what he's got, and he goes unnoticed a lot of the time. Brilliant character, brilliant player, brilliant defender. Does what he says on the tin, and that's exactly what he's done today. And made some crucial interceptions, won his battles. Seth getting down the right, obviously towards the end, we're just obviously seeing the game out, keeping the clean sheet, protecting it, but he's in the right place at the right time and scored a wonderful goal. Side foot knuckleball is I've not seen that for a while, but he put a clean strike on it, and it's easy to go and lash at that. But defensively, he was good as well. He was excellent. He was strong. So yeah, two players that did excellently well today. The whole squad did. Harvey battled tirelessly up there once again, and maybe he'll get a foul one of these days. But he battles, he works hard, he does tireless work. And Steve-O played well and took his goal well. He could have had hat-trick today. He's disappointed that he hasn't. And you can keep going on about the player. Matty Thorne in the midfield, excellent. Sam Essien, excellent. Tyler Wilde, excellent. Playing out of position again. Colin Daniel did his job at left back. Keep going through the team. The lads that came on did their job. And I think overall, yes, we can be better. Just said that to the boys in there. But we're a work in progress. We've had a lot of things to deal with in terms of injuries and suspensions and things not going our way, but they're rolling the sleeves up and they're fighting for the badge, so that's what you want to see.
And after a disappointing FA Cup run, how hopeful are you that the trophy run can be a lot better?
Yeah, we want to win every game. The Spalding game, I go back, it goes back to mistakes. We shouldn't have lost that game, and these are the things we've got to get better at, and they're doing that now and they're getting their reward. And yes, we can be better, but yeah, we want to win every game. The fans, you're seeing them travelling numbers again today, and they're singing afterwards, and they want to go on a cup run. We want to go on a cup run. We want to win games of football, and whether that's the Derbyshire Senior Cup, the League Cup, the League, whatever, every time we go out we want to try and win games of football. So whether there's points on the line or getting through to the next round, and I think that's the mentality you've seen today from the players. Is I wanted to see that grit and guile and that determination, and they gave it me in abundance, and they got the just rewards.
Well, it's Guiseley back in the league away next. Who are we expecting to see in that match?
Yeah, it's obviously Sam Parker and Connor Dixon were both ill today, so they didn't feature. Obviously Dylan Youngby was banned, so he'll be back for next week. Jamie's injured, unfortunately. We believe it's a fractured ankle. Lavarne's probably 2 or 3 weeks away. Positive. Alex has gone on loan to get some minutes, which is great. So again, we'll assess the players. it's the time of the year where you just got to keep rolling forward, and like I said, the lads have got to dig deep, and whoever's out there will give a shift, I'm sure. And obviously we want to go and try and win that game. It's important we keep the run going, try to keep it going, and the confidence builds. And yeah, but we'll assess them on Tuesday in training.
Nice one. Cheers, Deeks.
Thank you.